Hey everyone, welcome! Today we're going to dive into some of geography's greatest hits. The kind of stuff you'd get at trivia night. They seem super simple, right? Well, you'll see that sometimes what looks straightforward on a map really isn't. So, how's your geography game? Think you're pretty sharp? Let's find out. We're going to do a quick little quiz. I'm guessing you'll get most of these, but trust me, you'll want to stick around. There's a twist coming. Okay, let's start with a nice, easy one. A real classic to get warmed up. So, first up, what is the capital of France? That's an easy one, right? It's Paris, of course. City of light, the Eiffel Tower. It's a total geographical slam dunk. No debate there, undisputed. Awesome. Okay, for our next one, we're gonna go way up. Simple question. What's the highest mountain in the world? Yep, that's Mount Everest. It just towers over the Himalayas, the undisputed highest peak on our planet. Another simple, straightforward fact. No arguments. Okay, so you're 2 for 2. Simple questions, simple answers. You're probably feeling pretty good right now. But this is where things start to get a little more, well, fluid. We're going to move from solid rock to flowing water. And this last question, it seems just as easy as the first two, but oh, it's got a fascinating little secret. All right, you ready? What is the longest river in the world? I bet an answer just popped right into your head, didn't it? Probably the one we all learned back in school. And I'm guessing that answer is the Nile River. For centuries, that's been the standard textbook answer. But it's complicated. You see, unlike a city like Paris or a mountain like Everest, which are pretty much fixed, a river's length isn't exactly set in stone. In fact, the whole question of the world's longest river is one of the biggest rivalries in all of geography. So, while the Nile has held that crown for ages, the mighty Amazon River is a super close contender, and the debate gets pretty heated. Why? Because measuring a river is actually incredibly tricky. I mean, think about it. Do you measure just the longest, most direct channel, or do you follow every single twist and turn? And maybe the biggest question of all is, where does the river even begin? Finding that true source, way up in some remote mountains with streams that come and go with the seasons, that can change the final number by hundreds of kilometers. It's like a geographical photo finish. So, what's the point of this little quiz? Well, it just goes to show you that for every simple question, there's a chance a wonderfully complex answer is hiding right behind it. Let's just break that down for a sec. Some facts, right? Like the capital of France or the highest mountain, they're just clear-cut. They're solid points of knowledge. But other things we just assume are facts, like the longest river, are actually still being debated. It all comes down to how you measure it and what you define as the starting point. So the real takeaway here isn't just knowing an answer, it's about appreciating the whole debate and really understanding why something that seems so simple can actually be pretty complicated. And that kind of brings us to a final thought. Our world is just filled with these so-called simple facts that probably have a much deeper, more interesting story to tell. So I guess the question I'll leave you with is, what common fact are you going to question next? Thanks for joining me.